are chalked right now, I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, I'm 0-5 on pickups. I'm a straight donut across the sea.
Nero gonna do his best to try and disrupt things. M4 in hand, and he can beam with it, putting it on display.
Oh!
Now also has some words with the Vaznev. Some great work coming in from him. However, the same cannot be said for the teammates in what has been a very hard-fought hard point up to this point.
It's basically a tie game. At the end of the first rotation, the hard points. Awakening does find two to the middle of the map, though. This is where Boston Breach found a lot of success, getting 40 uncontested seconds off P1. They do have the preferred side, but we're
going to try to limit them.
They flip.
There it is. Boston, in just a moment's notice, are now going to have those favorable positions. A few pushed up players toward the restaurant now has turned things a bit on their head. Accuracy aware of such. So the spawns as well for Boston. They instantly find 4 down. A few players from Surge starting to reposition. But here is Nero again. The SMGs previously known of Boston apparently can rock it out with the M4 from time to time. Vivid, well, he pops dead silence, instantly gets challenged. Great work to try and stay alive. But the one Hail J that could really turn the tide is this one that we have coming up. Vivid does fall off of the spree.
You see the lead switch already. Boston Breach 15 seconds away from potentially closing it out. Nero's the only guy here off the rotation.
Oh, Nero's here. Nero's here. That's going to be 2. The nade comes in from Mack. So Seattle with current control. Both teams absolutely can win this hard point here at Diner, but Awakening is able to find the lane. 5 more seconds, putting the pressure now on for Seattle, and the time is gonna tick away. Boston Breach win a very hard-fought battle here on Hotel. At least is able to find a kill, so Pred very excited that someone else has decided to join him in the kill column. Mack again. Elbows rough as ever. Vivid, nice little sneak toward the side, and that's going to be 2 awarded for aggression. However, Seattle are able to lock it down.
But at least communicate with his teammates where 2 players are. He actually knows where all 3 of them are because Accuracy throws that nade, but Accuracy finds the kill. Now to 3v2. Methodz gonna have a huge one. He takes down the first, but the trade is not there. 1v2 for Nero.
It's just to play the time. 12 seconds left, and they instantly hop on the defuse. Is he going to jump in here in time? Is he going to have timing to work with? He does indeed. It's picture perfect from Nero, and he'll grab them both. A great reply there out of Boston. As really Seattle, they were doing such great work trying to cut down Big Wake, but I don't know. And you can just see like the strategy's just not working. 20 seconds left. Seattle, maybe a bit of panic starts to set in. Here comes the crew. Trophy. Nero at the same time. Awakening is going to be there. The trophy tries to save the day, and I think it did. Mack, meanwhile, was able to find 2. Nero now brings it to a 1v1. 30 seconds to go. It's time to tango.
And Mack doesn't have that silence to work with, so if you're Nero, you will be able to hear him, but Nero's going to break through bottom art. Mack with the repositioning secures the round for Seattle. What a line of sight on that site. Accuracy going to wrap back, finds a big kill on a Vivid. 2v2.
All comes down to Awakening and Nero. However, Pred, hungry to strike, is now able to bring it into a 1v2. Big Wake has got to go big. And can he do it here? Living up to the nade. That's going to be the first. Just has to take the right. Oh my goodness, he puts in some solid shots toward Pred. Pick. Can Mack be the one to find it?
No more Daddy.
Or could it even be Accuracy?
No more Daddy. No more Daddy. He gets taken down. Now it's all left up to Simp in the 1v3. Makes it a 1v2. But the plays from Boston Breach on their attacking rounds make it flawless. 5-0 compared to Seattle on defense. 0-5.
The rest of Boston remain over at that B zone for the moment. Seattle Surge just really leave Mack all by himself. Okay, Simp spawns up, so there's 2 there now.
They're not worried though. They know how easy it is to capture this 8 point as long as you're winning your gunfights. But Nero and Vivid combined to take them both off. Now 40 seconds left.
We have both teams on either side of the actual spawns. Simp will be here to try to apply the pressure from the back. Great work from Boston to keep that one alive. Accuracy jumps on the zone. He's got some great teamwork support. Nero's going to try to have to get on inside. He's able to do that. Here comes the collapse. Mack trying to stay up.
Mack's the only guy here, but he gets taken care of, so that's great work from Boston to patiently play that pinch. Vivid was staying alive in towards that kitchen side for a really long time. Just wait for his teammates to get back into the play. They retake control of A.
That's going to set things up now for Pred. Eager, hungry, fiending with that SMG in hand, eventually drops. But again, here comes the stack. Owakening has to make the play. Great coordination right now out of Seattle. Somebody from Boston has to hop in, but there's no one in sight. Shoes on the other foot. It was the way that we like to position it. Great work from Mack, by the way. The M4 in top bedroom, not always a favorable fight, but he makes quick work of it. Continuing to be a problem over at this B zone. Really the only problem so far for Boston has been the fact that they just cannot take down Mackenzie.
Yeah, Mack has to be the main focus, and he's making it look easy. Finds himself on a 5 spree. Knows that this player in Vivid attacks towards bottom bedroom. Able to take care of him as well. And
anybody. Boston with a little bit of a lane. Seattle, a little bit of a Simp and accuracy combined for 3. Simp wants another. Not going to have it. And take a look at those close spawns. Take a look at those close spawns right now from Boston. Mack was a feed here earlier, and he's only going to continue to be. Lives running low, and so is the time. Mack ends up having to sacrifice his life, and the time will stop for the moment. Nero, a prayer, hoping to have a few of his teammates come off spawn and join him soon. Here they are.
Here they are, only 5 seconds, 3 lives remaining. Accuracy, the player that watches the cutoff. I don't think any other Boston players are going to be able to touch that point in Seattle Surge. Making it happen on the defensive side. Wanting Ot Spa, 10 seconds left. They need to stop that clock. They need to get on this point.
They do indeed. Great work from Mack and accuracy, holding down the headies. A few more begin to fall. Pred putting the nail in the coffin. Not today, says Seattle Surge, as the coach just comes right out from the back, giving the fist bumps. See if they can grab the lead. But Methodz, one of the big voices of this team, Ian Owakening, trying to lead the troops into a bit of a pinch. Not an easy break, as you said, when it comes down to P5, but they've got the right players in the right places.
Here comes Owakening and the rest of Boston Breach. They're able to execute the break. Awakening finds 3, but now it's on Pred. He does find 2, but the trades come in from Nero. So now Boston Breach currently with control. You see a couple players spawning all the way across the map towards Tennis, so they have to potentially set up this pinch, and they do exactly that, making it 3. Last player up is going to be sent towards the middle of the map. Let's not even peek him, even though he does pick up the nade kill. Boston Breach with a great break to maintain this lead.
Use your nades on, use your nades on.
I don't see Macy.
Orange, bottom orange weak.
Yeah, Macy. They're hiding outside. Yeah, nothing I can. Orange.
Bottom orange.
Back alley. Nice.
Bottom orange.
Nice. I'm holding one. Yeah, I'm playing left.
I need a trophy.
I have top PD. I have top PD only.
I'm holding it. Yes, I got your bridge.
I'm shouldering too. Or you have it all?
Yes, I got all bridge.
They can be X1. They cannot be top.
Bridge, fuck bridge.
I'm going to see, Joe.
There's at least one. I can't come. They can't.
I
got her done. Nice. There's one point. I got orange done. I got orange cross.
Nice, good play, Joe.
Dead.
Trying to put in some decent damage. Seattle toward the outside. Pred at least able to find a pick. He's got that Vaznev out, and he wants to put it to good use. For 3, end up falling, and now Pred pretty much waving the white flag, knowing how difficult it is to break inside of this hard point. Not a lot of work that can be done. Owakening is handling business. 23-12 before he hits the pavement. And right now, Boston Breach are streaking.
The series being theirs.
Boston Breach, just a few more seconds. The nade comes in. Awakening there for the trade. Nades aplenty. Someone tossed out a trophy, for God's sake. The hill open only for a moment. Seattle Surge continue to rush in the forces as rapidly and as fast as they can. Boston could try to make a late hit for these final few seconds. Here they come. This could be the moment. A few players starting to stack on up. Seattle will hold. Back to P1 we go.
But it's starting to get scary. You can also pay attention to that game clock. 2 minutes and counting. As trades go back and forth, Boston Breach is trying to find an opening.
Well, this should be theirs. Methodz is able to find 2. It's a 1v1 for the point. Sim able to keep it alive for the time. Has to win this engagement. Mack is here. Trade after trade. Then Awakening just put him away, and he has. Boston Breach, a perfect start to their MW2 season.